Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create a KDP book cover with Canva. I'm sure you're familiar with what Canva is. Basically, Canva is a platform that allows you to create a design for multiple things for free. All you need to do is just to sign up with your email. They also offers paid subscription, but even without it, they already have a lot of things that you can use for free. So Canva actually provide a lot of templates that you can use for multiple purposes, whether it's for your presentation, social media, videos, etc. But for our KDP book cover today, we cannot use those templates. Instead, we're going to have to use a template that are provided by KDP. To get the KDP book cover template, you can go to KDP website, or if you don't know exactly where the template is, you can just go ahead and click on Google and type out KDP cover calculators and click on the first one that appear, and then they're going to direct you to this page right here. So this is the page where you can fill in the details of your book, starting with the binding type. I'm going to say that my binding type is going to be paperback. I'm going to use standard color for my book, and then white paper, and then the page turn direction will be left to right. And the measurement units that I'm going to be using today is inches. And for the interior trim size, these are the size of the book that you are going to print or you're going to sell on KDP. There are selections of sizes that you can choose, or if there are no size that are actually the same size with your book, you can just go ahead and click on these custom trim size over here, and then you can start and adding your size. So here you can insert your trim width as well as the trimmed height. For my book today, I'm going to use the 6 by 9 inch size, and then I'm going to say that my page count is around 150. Make sure to know exactly what your page count is because it's going to affect the spine measurement. If you're entering the wrong page count, it's going to make the spine measurement inaccurate. And then you can just go ahead and click on calculate dimension. So here are the descriptions of the sizes that you're going to use to design on Canva. You have the width as well as the height of your full cover. And the next thing you want to do after you got all of the measurement and the dimension calculation, you would want to download your template. You cannot use these pictures right here as your template. If you try to right click and then click on save image and try to use this template on Canva, it will not be accurate because these pictures right here are just the idea of how your templates will look like. So what you want to do is you're going to click on this download template button. You're going to wait until your download is finished, and then you're going to extract your file to whatever folder you would like to extract it to. For me, I'm going to just extract it to my download folder, and then I'm going to click OK, and that's it. We now got the templates to work on. Now we're going to go back to Canva, and as I said before, we cannot use any of this suggested template. We're going to create our own custom size. So what we're going to do is that we're going to scroll all the way down and we're going to click on this custom size button, and then to fill in the width as well as the height, we're going to see the number from the details on the cover calculator earlier. So I'm just going to copy the width as well as the height. Our width for today is 12.588 and the height is going to be 9.25. And don't forget to change this part from pixels to inches, or else you will not going to be able to insert the exact number with the one on the print cover calculator. Once we're done copy and pasting the measurement, we're going to go ahead and click customize the design. And this is the canvas that we're going to decorate today. Before we start creating our design or adding any elements to this page, what we're going to do is that we're going to create some guidance so that we know which part of our page is the bleeding part or which part is our page is actually a safe zone. So you can do that by dragging the ruler and then creating these guidelines over here. They're not going to be visible on your design. And then you can just follow the size of the bleeding line as well as the safe zone in the template details on KDP cover calculator. But if you don't want to do it manually, you can just go ahead and upload the templates that we have already downloaded before. I personally recommend you to use the templates instead because you can't really put the exact numbers for your guidelines since Canva doesn't allows you to type the guideline manually. So please upload your templates instead and use it as your guideline. After the template is downloaded, now we're going to make it fit into our working page. And if you input the right sizes at the beginning, now let's take a look the at templates are supposed to fit. You will see that there is some elements that we will need to pay attention to. For example, there is an explanation that these templates have black solid line, and it means that this is where your book's going to be cut to produce the final trim size. And the blue dashed lines are the spine fold. It is the fold placement that might slightly vary. And the white area are the live area. This is where you can put any design, any wordings, anything you would like to put on your book cover. And the red area, it's sort of orange really, but you get the gist. The red area are the out of live, or it's the bleeding sections. So you would want your background artwork to fill the red area. We should not place any logos, any text, or essential images in the red area. If our artwork does not meet the requirement, it might be rejected by KDP. So this is the thing that we need to pay attention to. Make sure that the background of our artwork are covering all of the red line, and we do not put any important text, important symbol, anything that should be visible on the red line because there is a probability that it won't be visible when it's printed. We should also pay attention to this barcode location and size over here. And it also says here that we need to remove the template layer from the final artwork. And that is all that we will need to know about the template, and we can start designing now. To design your book cover, obviously you can just use whatever pictures you would like. You can also choose whatever wording you would like to insert, but just pay attention on the templates, pay attention on the red lines area as well as the barcode area. Here you can see that I chose a design that actually have a pro element, and what happens when you're choosing something that actually have pro element is you're going to get this watermark. You cannot remove it unless you purchase their pro account or their subscription. So I ended up choosing one of the templates that looks similar to the one that I chose earlier. And this is the design that I'm going to try and customize. Since I'm choosing the design from the available templates and it has black background as well as a lot of element, it's going to be hard for me to reduce the opacity. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put my template on top of my design, and then I'm going to start designing from it. And to see if my template is safe or not, I'm just going to try and reduce the opacity of my templates. As you can see, this far everything is quite safe, but I don't really like how the gold frame is sitting on right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and adjust it. And I'm going to also adjust the gold leaf so that it's going to be on the edge of my book. The next thing that I'm doing is that I'm going to add some lines to indicate where the spine of my book is. Since my book pages are not really that thick, I don't really want to put any wordings or anything at all on the spine area. So I'm just going to search for some gold line, and then I'm going to position it on the spine area. I am adjusting the spine area by increasing the opacity of my template, and then I'm constantly lowering or moving the template so that I can see whether the spine area is sitting nicely or not. And I just noticed that my spine is overlapping with the gold frame that I have earlier on the edge of my book. So I'm just going to go ahead and adjust it some more. I'm bringing the frame layers to the front so that it will not be overlapping with my spine area. So I ended up having my gold frame just on the top and bottom sides of my book cover. I don't put it on the right as well as left because I feel like it's better that way. And then here I'm just adjusting some of the element as well as deleting the element because I don't feel like I want to have it on my book. Next, I'm going to add some text to my book cover, but before that, I'm going to create a divider, and my way of creating a divider for my text and my background is by adding these plain square elements over here, and then I'm going to adjust it and change it into a rectangle. And you can also have the option to change the color. As you can see, once you create a design, Canva is going to automatically search and divine the color mood that are inside of your template, so you can choose from one of them, or you can also just choose it manually, whether it's from the solid color that they already provide, or you can also click on this colorful box on the left side of your screen and you can adjust your color from there. And here I'm just adjusting the transparency of my divider because I don't really like it when it looks too blocky. And I ended up choosing this color for the separators of my text and my background. Next, to add some text, you can just go ahead and click on this text menu on the left side of your screen, and then you can just click on any text box, but I'm just going to use one of the text combination that Canva already provided for us. I'm choosing this golden hour, and then I'm just going to change it into the title of my book. And for the finishing touch, I'm going to create a frame for my text divider. And here I'm just doing one last check to see if my design really is safe to be printed, if it's already accurate according to the KDP templates or not. So here I am playing around with the transparency and see if anything is out of place. Once done, we cannot forget to delete the template. And if you're done designing your book cover, you can go ahead and click on share, scroll down and click on download, and make sure that the file type that you're selecting is already PDF print, because that is the file type that are going to be accepted by KDP. And that is how you can create your own book cover that you can sell on KDP later. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.